welcome back. We're in week 5 of NaNoWriMo, which feels crazy because I feel like just a couple of days ago it was the first week, um, and now we see the end of Nano, which is crazy. But yeah, it's Monday. It's currently work. Yeah, so it's the 28th of November. It's Monday, and it's currently 4:52 p.m. I just finished with work. Had a lot of meetings. It was good. I have actually a little thing I need to do still, but I don't have a lot of things left. So basically, we're starting this week and we want to start it right. We're working from a deficit of yesterday, which is fine. But yeah, it's about 5 now. I have a lot of coffee. I did not sleep well last night, or I should say this morning. But so I'm lacking in energy, but I will use something to um, compensate. And yeah, we're gonna basically. I do wanna. I'm not gonna edit the next vlog because vlogging. I've noticed that editing really takes a lot of my time and energy away. I blamed the deficit of yesterday because of editing, specifically because I finished editing yesterday, and or the day after, I guess, and I just felt so tired yesterday, and I created a deficit for myself, which I didn't need. So what I want to do today is take, that'll be week 2, the all the clips, and just put them in a project. I'm not gonna edit them. I'm not gonna play with them. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, but I do want to have them in one space, and also transfer all my files because I want this week's videos to be clean, so they can all be on this phone, so I don't have to like search afterwards, see which week is which. But yeah, we're starting. We're gonna start the week strong. We're gonna end it strong. I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'm gonna write probably until 12, to be honest. So I'll give you an update later. Okay, so we're done for tonight. Our daily word count was 2,442 out of 2,154. 2,154. Yeah. So we passed the goal, not by a lot. Kind of wish we did more in the end, but it wasn't enough. I did feel it kind of be slow today, but it was fast enough in the end. So and this will put our count down enough, I think, but we'll see. Our overall progress graph looks like this. We're really close to the where we're supposed to be. We'll reach it tomorrow. Hopefully we'll pass it tomorrow. Our total word count is 45,981. So yeah, and that's about 91.96%. So we're doing well. Let me refresh it and see. So 2010. That's how much we need to do tomorrow, or really today. So yeah, Monday was good. Monday's probably the hardest day, though traditionally, Tuesdays were really bad for me. So I have 2 really bad Tuesdays. So hopefully this Tuesday, the 29th, will be better, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning. I just got up. I'm starting work. I'm starting the day with a meeting, a really important one. I probably have a lot of meetings today as well, now that I look at my schedule, but yeah, that'll be fine. And when I finish with all those meetings, I'll give you an update and we'll start writing. It's 7 o'clock right now, and I'm about to start writing. I've been kind of lazy. I finished work at 5. It was okay. Had a lot of meetings. You're okay. I think I think you're okay now. But yeah, I just finished. No, I didn't just finish work. I finished work. I've been a little lazy with writing, so I'm gonna start now. It's 7 o'clock. We want to reach the goal today. We just need the basic 2K. 2010. I know exactly how much I need. I can't believe tomorrow is the end. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna go make some coffee and write until I die. Let me go make that coffee. I don't think I have more to say. Okay, I'm back. I made some coffee. Um, I'm writing. Yesterday, I started writing for the first time a romance scene. I think ever. I'm pretty sure ever. And none of my previous stories, short stories, I wrote about romance. So yeah, and I liked it. It was fun. I don't want to say amazing, but it felt good. Um, I think I handled it well. Didn't go too far. Um, I don't plan to really. Not that kind of book, but just a little bit. Um, yeah, I'm the next scene. I'm I think needs to happen is kind of Netflix drama-y, and I'm really trying to make it not that, but I'm not sure how. And I'm not, I am kind of a pantser, not kind of, I am a pantser. If you don't know what that means, it basically means I don't have an outline. I just kind of know where I'm going in my mind, and I just go from there. So I don't have it fully defined how every character will react to the scene I'm in right now. And it's also kind of boring, and I'm a little scared that um, I might just have to cut all of it out anyway, because we're at 110k words. And, my hope was to do 120, 130 for the entire book. And that's just not happening. And I don't know, what I'm gonna do. And I think a 200k book is a lot for your first book. It might be too much. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. And it's also because I do plan on this being a series, the current book I'm writing. And in my mind, because I think there's gonna be 3 books. They should be bigger. The second one should be bigger. The third one should be the biggest, right? In my mind, at least. But the first one is just so huge, and yeah, I know during editing they say kill your darlings, cut stuff out, and I'm you know hoping that I'll be able to do that well, and just realize, okay, what do I need for the story? But yeah, so I'm also a little scared that this entire part that I'm writing isn't needed, like the last 5k words, but I want them because they kind of give certain characters something to do and something to say, and but I'm also like, is it important for the main story? No, not really. But do I just want to write that main story and nothing else? Is my book just that? um we'll see. A lot of advice that people tell you, and you'll read on the internet or hear on the internet, is if it's not crucial to you telling your story, cut it out. But what if the story I want to say isn't a generic, you're following this one person and they're doing X, Y, and Z, but it's something a bit more complicated, and it involves different lives and how they live, and and it's all connected in a strange way, but is it connected enough, or are you just gonna feel like I'm reading, as a reader, I'm reading about something I don't care about, get back to the main plot? But in my mind, this is the main plot. It is not the B storyline, but it is. It kind of really is. But I don't know. So yeah, the word count, the total word count is too much for me. I do think I know the part that needs to be cut. It is the second chapter of my book. That's just huge. It's like from 35K to 95K. That's how long it is. It's 60K for like a single section of a book. I don't know if that's too much or... I mean, that's definitely too much. I definitely will have to edit that one a lot and just delete stuff that we don't need. I'm rambling because I don't want to write right now. I want to hang out, but we're 2 days away. I can't believe Nano is ending tomorrow, and so we really need to write. We're gonna power through it. We have coffee. We'll order in dinner, and we're just gonna have a good time. I can't wait for this to be over. It's not that I have to write. I like writing every day. It's that I have to write so much. It's like, it is a lot. And it's 2,000, it's not 1,600. It's not 300. It is a lot. It is like 10 pages a day. Not really 10 pages, like 5. But whatever, still, it's crazy. But we've made it this far, and we will make it till the end. I know we will, because I'm not giving up. Even if I have to take a sick day tomorrow, I'll call in sick for work. I'm gonna finish this. But I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do it correctly and try and get as much done by 12. I know, this is what I hate. I know how easy it will be for me at 8. Now it's 7. That's actually 7:23. I'm so lazy. But at 8:30, when I've been writing for an hour already, I know it's gonna go by so quickly, so easily. Words will flow out of me, and I think a lot of people, well, maybe I will at some point, but at this point in my life, I have never experienced writer's block. And I feel lucky that I haven't. The words can just flow out of my brain when I get really into it. It's just this, the first half an hour, the first 300 words. Yesterday, I did an hour or sprint for an hour, and I had 300 words. It was so bad. I usually get 300 words if I'm writing really well in 20 minutes. That's how slow I was in that first hour. In the second hour, I did 900. Because it just clicks and you're into it and you just go. I'm trying to look at the camera more. Is it noticeable? Because in the first video, in the first vlog, I did this all the time. And editing me, and you can't fix this. You can't move eyeballs here. So I'm hoping, I'm trying better and better to get better and better at this, and maybe even get a better lighting, because my lighting is awful. But honestly, because I film on my phone, I look amazing on my phone. I love the shot. I don't look like this is just a t-shirt and a ponytail, and my hair could use a wash. But the picture looks nice, but then you look at that crap on the big screen, and it's pixelated and stuff. It's not pixelated, it's blurry and stuff, and I'm like, why? I am so avoiding starting. Yeah, I need to start writing. Bye. I just keep talking to you, and I'll have an hour-long clip if I just don't start writing it. Right, now let's go. Do I do hyperlapse? No, I don't. A little one. I'll do a little one. Just a little. is the 30th of November. It is the last day of NaNoWriMo, and I can't believe it. I feel like just yesterday it was the first day of Nano, and here we are. We're on the last day, and I feel crazy. But yeah, let's start off with our word count update. So, our word count for the 29th is 2082. Not bad, but not great. It's only going to reduce us a little bit for tomorrow, or really today, because it's past 12. And our overall word count is 48,063. So we need a bit less than 2,000 words tomorrow. Our graph is finally like on the line that it's supposed to be after like 20 days. We're actually technically still a little bit behind where we're supposed to be, but not by a lot, and it's like visibly you can't really see it. So yeah, we still have one more day. We mustn't relax. It can't be, I didn't cheat at all. I didn't make stuff up. I'm so happy with myself. We can fucking do it. I think at this point I'm scared to say that we've done it, that I've done it, because there is tomorrow still. We need to be concentrated on tomorrow. 2,000 words in a day isn't a small amount. I was kind of hoping to get more than 2,000, or I did get more than 2,000, but to 2,300, 2,400. Reduce that goal even more. Wasn't in the cards. I had some. First of all, I started late, but it was just I was a little slow today. I've been a little slow the last couple of days, I think. I am much faster now than I was, like I want to say mid in like tens of November. That sounds weird? Tens of November, but like from 10 to 20th of November. But yeah, I'm really happy. I don't want to look at these stats because we're not. We'll look at them tomorrow. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm gonna relax right now. I might read a little bit. Just get ready for bed. Tomorrow is a huge day. It's such a huge day. I feel so happy. I really started this off by saying, let's get to 25K, let's get to 30K. That would be amazing. 40K would be, unbelievable. And here we are at 48K and one day away. We can definitely do it. I'm really trying not to think about just winning, but yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. What should I do tomorrow to celebrate? What am I celebrating? I still haven't done it. Oh god. The stuff I'm writing is so and so right now. I'm not sure about it. It's going really. I feel like I'm dragging myself, dragging my feet. Not in the word count, but in the what's happening. We're at 112K. Like that is a book already, and we're nowhere near done. Oh god. I was hoping to have this chapter finished at 110K. Hopefully we'll finish it at 120. Oh god. It's gonna be a long book. I'm gonna go because I feel like I can ramble on now for hours, and we still have, tomorrow needs to be a good day as well. We can't have a bad day tomorrow. We're at the finish line. It is the last effing day, and I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. Good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Well, good morning. It is the 30th of November. It is the last day of NaNoWriMo, which feels crazy. I feel like I've been saying that for the last 3 days. But yeah, I just can't believe it. It's almost over. And I'm almost at the goal. um, Yesterday we had a small surplus, so today we need to do about 2K. It's about 126 right now. And yeah, I have about probably 2 hours of work left. And then maybe I can already start writing. Um, I've been kind of slow this morning. I do feel fatigued, but I think I know where we're going with the last 2,000 words. I think I have kind of a hard part down in my story. There's a I guess storyline that I'm not feeling completely, or I am feeling it. I just don't feel that it deserves to be in the novel. Mm. And so it might just get cut at some point, and so I'm kind of having a hard time writing that. But I do like what I'm writing, so maybe I can just take those parts out and make it into like a little novella on the side. But oh, I just had that idea that might be fun actually, because they say because I do plan to publish um, independently, or yeah, independently, indie publisher, self-publish. That's the correct word, to self-publish my novel. And they say in the self-publishing game you should publish many books, like continuously, just get them out. And I don't think I'm able to do that, but I do think maybe I can just take parts of this novel and turn it into smaller books. We'll see. But we're far from having to think about that. It's just my brain going all around. But yeah, I'm gonna do some work right now. Um, Finish what I have for today, maybe even earlier than I should, and than my usual work time is, and then maybe I can already start writing. I do want to finish it and be done with it, just so I can relax and breathe. I definitely won't be writing for a couple of days after this. At least not a lot. I might write, a couple hundred words, but I also want to edit today. I want to start editing the second week vlog, and I kind of want to get them out quickly. I want to really be like bum 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 with the vlogs, and because I had an amazing idea for a video, but I should release the vlogs first. So before I film that, so I'm gonna do that. I'm kind of hoping to get the 2K done before 12 to not have like the same structure, not have the same structure that I have had all these days, where I'm writing until the last minute. I definitely don't want that. I want to have 2K before 11. I don't want to be like, yeah, I do not want to have more than 300 words at 11 o'clock. I feel like that would be really um, like stressful. And so, I mean, at that point, I'll just write whatever, and I will not, I do not care at that point. Like, we're not gonna fuck it up that way. Yeah. So also yesterday, I found a cockroach in my bathroom, just in the middle of the bathroom, just standing on the floor, and it slithered under the washing machine. And I do not like bugs, especially not cockroaches. And we don't usually have cockroaches in our house. And I was like, oh my god. And then today we moved. I sprayed the entire fucking bathroom with like Raid or whatever. And we moved today. We moved the machine, the washing machine, and there were 2 dead cockroaches. And I'm scared that there's a third, that they were musketeers. I am like the entire morning. I've been like, like twitching, literally twitching. I do not do well with bugs. Yeah. So I do feel a little slow, probably because of that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll talk to you later today. Will the next clip I make be me winning? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do check in midday. Yeah, talk to you later. Do you see this? This basically means I've won Nano, which I can't believe. There's still like 200 more words, but like that's in an hour and a half. That's happening definitely. Oh, I'm so happy, but really tired as well. I'll talk to you when we're done. Okay, I'm about to win Nano. Let's do this. Oh, well, that's a little sad. You know what? If nothing else, here she is. We won. Yeah, so like I think 2 weeks ago or something, I accidentally put my entire manuscript as a sprint in the word count thing. And then I got the screen that's like, congratulations, you won Nano, blah blah blah. And I was like, no, 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 and I deleted the sprint. It was like I did 100K in one like day, or not even day, like an hour, and I deleted it. But I guess you don't get the screen again if you, which is a little sad. I'll just Google what it looks like. I'm sure it's the same for everyone, but winner goodies, we won. If I click on winner goodies, what happens? Get a certificate. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. You can put in your. Okay, there's a lot of stuff I can do that I don't want to get into. And there's a gift. Okay, it's really cute. I'm gonna look at all of this. I'm gonna see if I have to do anything. Probably don't have to do anything before 12, but whatever. Um, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. And I know it doesn't seem like that because I am tired. It's 11. I think this is the first day that I'm finished writing before 11. And I'm just so happy. This is not the end of the video. I'm gonna relax now, gather my thoughts, read about what being a winner means. I know it doesn't mean a lot, but like the little things I have here. I'm gonna update my Instagram profile, my Twitter. I don't have a Twitter, not yet, but or maybe I won't at all. How things are going, but um, I'm so happy with myself. Oh, I'm so happy, and I don't have the energy to. I don't have the energy to show it, but I am happy. I'm so happy. I'm happy it's over. Oh God, I'm not writing tomorrow. I'm not going to do anything. I might not come into work. I will come into work, but I'm gonna go somewhere tomorrow. I haven't been out in like weeks. Feels like I'm gonna read. Oh, I'm gonna read tonight. I'm gonna watch a show. I'm gonna watch Wednesday on Netflix. It's like the Wednesday Addams show. They're saying it's really good. That it tied Stranger Things for biggest like week of viewership or whatever. Oh, I'm just gonna relax. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. I don't know if I'm gonna film it later. This is just my current mood. Very happy, but very tired. Yeah, I'm gonna probably tomorrow. I'm going to film the ending of this, and I'm just gonna relax now. And probably I do need to edit. I should edit now the fucking vlogs, the fucking hours of footage we have. Yeah, talk to you tomorrow, or probably tomorrow. Bye. I just treated myself to a gyros because I deserve it. And it was so tasty. It was so good. Um, and I bought this cherry cola. In Serbia, we don't really have the normal cherry cola like the Coca Cola one or whatever. This is Fentimans, botanical brewed, whatever. But you know, it's a kind of an expensive brand. I don't know if you can see it, but um, I'm gonna try it, and then oh, it's really cherry. It's like it really sounds like cherry. Not sounds, tastes, smells like cherry. Hopefully, it tastes like cherry as well. Yeah, it does. It's nice. A little too expensive for what it is. It's like $3 or like €3, but we're treating ourselves tonight. This has been in my fridge for the last week, waiting for the end of Nano. I'm gonna edit now, and I'll talk to you tomorrow when I've showered and slept well, hopefully, and just had my thoughts more organized. And until then, I'm just gonna edit and talk to my friends and have fun. Talk to you later. Hello. Today is the 10th of December. Actually, we have a time jump just because once I finished Nano, I kind of needed to chill out because I was really tired. I was really, drained from Nano, and I really was happy with myself, but I don't think I was able to show that to the camera. So, I just took 10 days. I was like, I'm going to take a few days, and then a week, and now it's been 10 days. I also have a new setup that I'm also using to film other videos. I have a mic, and I have a ring light now. So hopefully the quality will be better. I'm also doing a thing with my laptop and things, so I use the back camera of my phone and not the front one. So hopefully the visual will be better, at least a little bit. But I'm still learning things, so sorry if there's something off. But really, because I'm currently editing all the vlogs, I see a lot of things off. So if you've gotten this far, you've seen already the worst I think you can. But yeah, so it's been 10 days, and so I want to use this opportunity now to really gather my thoughts and finish the vlogs and this year's Nano, and what I've learned and what I think and so on. The first thing I learned is that I'm really bad at vlogging. The vlogs are so long and so fucking boring. I just before this I filmed a video about Black Panther that will come out after this, and I have an hour of footage in that. I was like, I want to do 20 minutes, and there's an hour of fucking footage that I'm gonna have to edit out again, and I just hate editing it. Currently, I'm on week 3. I'm editing the week 3, and I feel like I just want to stop editing and just throw everything in and upload hour and a half long videos and just be done with it. I have ideas for new videos. The Black Panther video I'm really excited about. But yeah, I realized I'm really bad at vlogging. If I do this next year, I definitely will do Nano, but if I vlog next year Nano, I'm gonna have to learn how to make it more interesting and more just fun and also less long. I go on rants. I go on so many rants. You have no idea. Like, I know they're long, but they were like 3 times as long once I before I edited and cut all the things out. So my hope is to, if I do vlogs next year, to do it better. But this is my first time vlogging, and it was hard, and it really, I had to learn a lot of things. I had to learn how to do what I'm doing right now, this setup, this moment, using the back camera finally, instead of the front one. And it's different, but it is easier now than it was at the beginning of November. So yeah, that's the first thing I learned about Nano. But the second thing I learned is that I can do it, which is an amazing feeling. I still don't feel like I'm a NaNoWriMo winner. I still don't feel like I've done it, but I did, and I'm so happy with it. I actually have not opened, I can do that right now. See, this is the part that will be cut. Okay, so I just brought up my project. I've not opened this in 10 days. So I have 50,138 words done. That is how much I did in Nano. It is 138 words over the goal. It is the bare minimum. This is what the graph looks like. I noticed, actually, I'm just going to put it over the entire fucking screen. In editing, I noticed that the graph specifically does not fit, and it's really small. So if you look at the graph, we had from like the 8th up until the 24th, we were always really under the graph. We had bad days and good days. We kind of had 3 bad days. One was on the 8th, one was on the 15th, and one was on the 21st. I can give you my daily word count, another graph. This is what it looks like. Yeah, those are the 3. You see the 3 bad days, really bad days, but also a couple of really high ones. Our record was the 16th with 2,903. That was our record. But as you see, kind of at the end, I want to say, 8 or 7 days, I really tried to do over 2K every day. And I did. I was able to do that. I wrote at night, hoot hoot, you're a night owl. And my average is 1,671, which is just a little bit over the average you need, which makes sense because we're only 130 something over it. So those are our stats. I am overjoyed with this, with our stats. It proved to me that I am able to do it. And it also proved that anyone is able to do it, because I am not a great writer. I have not been doing this for a while. I'm not the biggest reader. I'm not the biggest, I was not a language person. I was not a social studies, or, one of those fields where you read a lot and you write a lot and you write a lot of essays and a lot of stories or whatever, or even presentations. I come from an engineering background, so, the fact that I can do this, I think it means that really anyone that has enough time and discipline can do this. So, if nothing else from these videos, I do want to kind of invite anyone that really feels like they want to try Nano but are scared to. I want to give you like more hope that it's quite doable, actually. I do feel like I sacrificed a lot of my time for Nano. I do want to kind of talk about that for a moment. A lot of my plans fell through because of Nano. It's one of the reasons I took this long to. One of the reasons is also this new setup. I kind of wanted to finish the vlogs on a nicer note, but yeah, I do feel like Nano, to do it, you need to, or at least to do it at my level and my writing speed, which I don't think is that slow, actually. Now that I look at it, I think I write kind of average, right? I think you still need to spend a lot of time. I want to say on average, I did 4 or 5 hours every day writing. For some people, that's just not going to be possible. You might have a job, you might have kids, you might have obligations that you just can't say no to and that you can't sacrifice. I definitely did sacrifice things in November. I did not go to the gym as much. I did not study almost at all. I did not, my work was okay. I don't think I sacrificed work for a nano, which is good. But yeah, there was a lot of, but even, days when I had a lot of work or had to go to the office, those were some of the worst days that I had for nano. So, even if your job demands more from you than usual, it can, you can see it in the word count, or you could see it in your work. Thankfully, I didn't have that. I, had enough discipline to keep my job. I don't want to get fired. But yeah, the point I want to make is it's quite doable. It's not impossible. It is not that hard, but it is hard, and it does demand a lot from you. And if writing is really important to you, I do feel like, I wrote my full manuscript, which maybe I could open right now. My full manuscript currently is at 114,605. I did 50K now, which is basically it's not half of my current word count, but it's almost half. And the other, like 64,000, I did over the span of 2 years. Less, year and a half maybe, but still over a very much longer time than a month. And it's because, I didn't take it as seriously. I didn't do it as seriously as I should have. And I think Nano gave me that. Now, I don't think 1,600 a day is doable for me, but I think 1,000 is. He says that as he has had zero progress for the last 10 days. I've had vlogs to edit, which take so much time. But yeah, what I want to say is I think I'm going to try and write more in the following year. I'm going to try and demand more of myself. I did have a plan of doing a mini nano in October, maybe doing 30K in October, but not October, sorry, December. But I just couldn't do it. It's gonna be New Year's. Christmas is after that for Serbia. We follow the Orthodox calendar, so our Christmas is after New Year's. I mean, technically, our New Year's is also after our Christmas, but it doesn't matter. The point is, the holidays are coming up. There's gonna be a lot of stuff I need to do, a lot of studying I need to do, and I just can't write that much during December. But I definitely want to try and do like more challenging things. Try and do 30K in a month. Try and do, set goals for myself in every month. Because, my manuscript, I want to say it's at least halfway done. I'm not going to go to 200K. It's going to be awful. I'm going to have to edit down so much like I do in my vlogs. But, I still have a lot of writing I need to do to finish this first novel. And I kind of am hoping to release it in 2023. There's just a lot of it that still needs to be done. And editing, editing is going to take a while. It's going to be really long to edit this book. I really want to have it be nice and have it be well-paced and well-structured. And for that to happen, I'm gonna have to edit through it many, many times. And so to do that, I'm really gonna have to write faster. So my hope is to start writing again in December. I'm not gonna not write in December. Write a little bit, do a few, maybe 10K, 20K this month, and then in January, I'm gonna have a lot of things to do. My birthday is also in January. So I'm not sure if January is the month for it. But perhaps already February, I could do a mini challenge, like 30K. I don't think I will do 50K until November of 2023. I don't think I should. I don't think I can. I don't have the mindset for it currently. So I'm just gonna do what I can. I'm thinking of perhaps in next November doing nano properly. And what I mean properly is starting from zero within the like the entirety book, starting a new book, at 0 word count, and trying to get 50K and making it novella. And I think I already have an idea for a novella, so I'll see. I do have other works I'm doing within writing that I could also pick up, or even the second book in my current series. I do plan to have 3 like novels, like really big novels, and maybe who knows how many novellas. But I want to kind of flesh out that world. But I also have, I think, 3 other books I've started. I use these quotes because I don't know if they will ever be finished. But I guess that doesn't make sense because they have been started. They just might never be finished. But this I definitely will finish. But it's probably in another 50 to 70K words. Hopefully it's just that. Hopefully it's not, another 100,000 words. Because that'll be too long to edit. Oh God, that'll be awful. This was a great challenge. I do feel very accomplished for doing it, but I don't feel amazing about it because I have a lot of things in my life going on right now, and I feel like Nano really did take a bite out of every other pie just so I can get to 50K. I sacrificed a lot of things, and I mean sacrificed. It might be more of a word, it might be a harsh word. I do not regret doing Nano. I'm really overjoyed that that I know I am able to write. Brandon Sanderson wrote, I think he said 30,000 in this month. Now, Brandon Sanderson, I'm sure he has months where he's written like 100,000 because he's that. But just knowing the fact that in November I wrote more than Brandon Sanderson, even though it's probably way shittier than his writing, but not probably, definitely way shittier than his writing. But just knowing that at least output-wise, I can get to that level. I can do that. And also, he has a lot of things going on. His convention was this month. He's very busy. He's a professor and all that. I go to work. I have school. I have, a life that isn't writing. I do not just sit and write 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day and then I have more words than Brandon Sanderson. No, I was able to have enough discipline to write at the output of a professional fantasy writer. Probably a low output for a professional fantasy writer, but I was able, if I do 3 months of this kind of writing, I'm done. I'm done in 3 months. Obviously, that's not happening, but because I just do not have that kind of time right now. But yeah, that's wild. That's actually wild. The fact that I wrote that much. I remember when I started, a lot of the situation and characters were ideas somewhere here, and now they are on the page doing things, and even starring in certain scenes and being alive. And that they were nowhere close to being alive a month ago. I definitely think I do need more discipline in my writing. I am kind of long-winded. I've figured out. I'm at 115 almost K, and this should have been done at 70. But it is what it is. I'm gonna try and get it lower. Don't be as horrible. People are not ready take a writer that no one knows, an author no one knows, and get a book this thick from him. So I'm gonna have to work on the pacing of the book and edit stuff out. I already know how to edit one part, or I shouldn't say one part, the beginning. Like the first 20 pages, I feel like can all be deleted and replaced with one page. So that's gonna, help. In the end, I had a great time during Nano, and it was, I learned a lot about writing. I learned that I shouldn't write with my friends because I'm slow when I do that. I learned, that I'm really bad at vlogging and that I'm really long-winded, like extremely long-winded, both in speaking and in writing. And I've also learned that I can do it, which sounds strange, but when I came into it, I was like, we're gonna try. And there is no try, just do or don't, right? Yoda. Just do it or don't do it, whatever the line is. But there is no try. And it's really like, it made me feel much more like a writer than ever. I'm really happy with what I did in the end. It's kind of a joke in my editing. I continuously say, I'm really happy with today. I'm happy with today. It's kind of like I'm telling myself, I'm trying to force myself to be happy about it, even though I was really tired at some points. And I'm just watching the vlogs and I'm like, I'm low energy. I'm not speaking loudly enough. Random noises are louder than my voice. But I really was happy, even though I didn't show it at times. I was really enjoying myself, and I was really just doing it, and doing it really well at some points. I have scenes that I think about right now, and I get goosebumps from my own writing, which that does not happen when you write 200 words every day. It just doesn't. And it's sad because, you want to tell yourself and other people that you don't need to write every day, or you don't need to write X amount of words. But on days I passed 1,500 words, I felt like those days were amazing, writing-wise and quality-wise. I feel like, you get into it and you're just able to get into the zone and just push out prose and paragraphs and amazing sentences. And if you're just hanging out with friends in Discord, just writing whatever comes to mind, you lose the concentration. You lose the flow of the words, of the story, of the character, of what the character is doing. And it's just, it can be not overwhelming, underwhelming. What you write can be underwhelming at times when you do it like that. And I don't feel like any of the days where I passed, let's say 2K, maybe not 1,500, but 2K, those days have produced parts of my story that won't have to be rewritten at least a lot. And that's how I feel currently. We'll see when we edit it. I probably will do vlogs of me editing, but we're far away from editing. I think definitely a couple of months still of writing is needed for me to finish my first draft. I want to thank you if you've watched this for so long. I know these vlogs have been really long and really maybe boring at some points, definitely boring at some points. I'm rambling on even now, but it is what I have to say and how I feel, and also the book that I'm writing. If it's a long book in the end, it's a long book in the end, and the people that will like it, and the people that don't, and maybe no one will ever read it, but it's fine because, if for no one else I wrote it for me, and if for no one else I won Nano for me, and I've become a better writer, I think, because of it. I'm gonna end this last vlog right now. If for some reason you have not seen the other videos and you're interested, you can go into the description. I'll have the playlist created. It'll be the first playlist, I think, of my channel. And if you like what I'm talking about, and if you're a writer or just an avid reader that thinks it's interesting, or if you just like talking about random books and films and video games and whatever, um, feel free to subscribe and to leave a like on this video if you liked it. And I have a lot of interesting things that are currently just in my brain, but I will film those videos. I've already filmed one. They'll be coming out in this month, but also in the months coming up. And yeah, there's also my author website you can check out in the description. There you have some more like little tidbits about the story I'm writing, nothing major, but you can check it out and see just some more information. I don't want to get into it right now, and hopefully in the following year you will be able to buy my first book. We'll see. But yeah, I'll probably make videos about my progress towards publishing at some point, but it definitely won't be for a couple of months. Yeah, I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!